It's the judge and jury of music, aka Queen Millennial. And guess what? The cat is out of the bag. Miss AMERIE is back, honey. Yes, Miss AMERIE. If she has another album coming out, it's been years since she released it. She stepped away from music for a nice while. Now she's back. And she has done a Tiny Desk concert. So we're going to watch the Tiny Desk concert, react, review, give some critiques, some notes, all of that, you know? But before we get into all the juicy things, of course, an announcement about your actions and then a word. Now, I check the analytics almost every day, and I see that there is well over 100 people that come back and watch my videos. But a lot of you are silent in the engagement department. You don't press like, you don't press subscribe, and so to the algorithm. See, if just watching the video was great, and YouTube, the algorithm, is set to that as engagement, me and all the creators would be happy. But they don't. They don't like people who just watch the video and leave. Because what it says to the algorithm is like, well, did they like it or not? And so it starts to just go, okay, we're going to push the next video to them because they watch at least 75% of it, right? But then it just gets lazy and it pushes it out. And then it just moves on to the next video that I post. And it pushes it out a little bit. Because a lot of times I'm seeing flatline videos or videos with just like a like or two when 70 people have watched it and most of them are returning people, right? Even if you're new, if you like the content, such as for the really small creators, at least hit the like button on your way out, right? These are important things, and that's what I'll keep making almost all the time, because we need you to get the importance of us providing you with whatever content you're seeking, and of course fulfilling what you come to see us for. But anyway, that's that. As usual, a word. You know how I get up and I get on this camera every day? I don't always feel like getting up, getting dressed. Sometimes if I just get out of bed at 4 o'clock in the morning and get to that shower and redress, it's because I built up a discipline. And what does that mean is that I don't want to do it, but I know I have to do this anyway, because at the end, in the big picture, this is a result I'm going to continue to get, versus if I just go by how I'm feeling. I don't want to talk on the camera. I don't want to turn on the lights. I'm going to have ass and just go ahead and turn on like the little screen, but I'm not going to be on it today. No, I'm just going to have and not take the shower today. I'm just going to have, you get what I'm saying? So motivation and the will to want to do it is out the window. It's discipline for me in knowing what the big. And so once your why is actually big enough, you'll do what you have to do every day and be consistent at it. Not perfect, okay? Consistent at it, because some things will be off, or something in your day that you don't see coming will interrupt you. And you have to be able to just get back on it. And some things you won't be able to get done, right? But it really is about you, your determination to win at whatever the big goal is in the end, you know? And so that's what you're doing, what you need to do for, and going through the motions of it. It's not the same as going through the motions for an employer. You don't care for paying you penny on the dollar. This is for your own future, something that you want to do, right? And so everything in wherever you're trying to go after is not sexy. Everything is not fun, especially when you're talking about turning something into a business. There's a lot of unsavory things you have to do administratively and all the other crap. So, yes, welcome back to It's That Girl or It's Not That Girl. I am Worklina, the workhorse. And on this show, we talk about popular music and popular artists from today, yesterday, and beyond. Today, we're talking about Miss AMERIE's Tiny Desk concert. We're going to take a look and see, hey, is she killing it? I mean, I want this to be a wig snatcher, a bag blower, right? I want her to slay. Or somehow tired. Has she working on herself, her vocals, because you can let things slip, be away from them for a while, and you might come back to that same lion you were when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it so many times. As vocalists, we have to keep up on our voices, okay? No matter what. So, with that being said, grab your popcorn, grab your chips, your drinks, whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because this is that girl or it's not that girl. Take it away. Welcome back into Is That Girl or It's Not That Girl. Now I'm Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, not the influencer. Those are great platform tools to build that brand, business, name, reputation, but most importantly, the community. And hopefully you will join this community today by hitting that like button, actually engaging. If you're a returning member, hit the returning person. What are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button. And share people that you know that like artist commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, if you truly want to become a part of this community here, you got to do something very, very special. You ready? Actually engage. Don't be a looky-loo lurking around and go to the next video. Okay? YouTube needs you to engage. That's what it gets off on. Engagement. Okay? Now, you got to notification bell, you got to comment if you really want to be involved. Other than that, you can just press your little like and go. Thank you so much for being here. Okay? But other than that, disclaimer, there is no copyrighted music played on this station, folks. I'm sorry, no. And now they're creating new things to crack down the copyright. So the channels like mine have to get even more creative. Okay, that's just the way it is. Do not ask me, ask YouTube. Here we go. All right. Let's dig in. All right, so it's time to put my Raycons in. Not sponsored, although I wish. There we go. Are we off to the races? Let's go. Okay. Okay, we love a sponsor. Hold on. She sounds, and the mic is on, but It's almost as if the mic should be off because she sounds like she hadn't warmed up. She's out of practice. Maybe a little too nasally up in here. I've been guilty of it. But not like this. You see, did you see his expression on his face back there? Go back. Can I go back a little bit? Right. Just let it play. Him. Right there. Look at his face, honey. He's saying, even his face, they saying, girl, find the key. Even the back, look, did you see it? Look at the background singers, honey. Take it back. Take it back. The background singers is over there like, girl, find the key. These girls are on, honey. Okay, there we go, girl. That's what we need you to be. Is she using the proper breathing technique is my question. Is she using the proper breathing technique? Because I don't think she is. It's very pitchy and uncontrolled. Like her voice has all the control and she has none. Those singers, the background singers, they're on, honey. Them background singers are on. Okay, look at them cheesing. Oh, y'all wrong. Look at them cheesing over there. They trying hard not to laugh. Y'all wrong over there. And you know what? Nobody's perfect. Everybody has their day, but everybody has their days. As vocalists, our voices are not always on. Okay, but there's a way to prevent something like this from happening. Like, especially when you come back in the public eye after all this time. And this is your comeback. It's kind of like, the great thing is that at least she's not defeated by it. She's in great spirits. She knows she effed up, and that's okay. But she sounded like an amateur just coming to an open mic night or karaoke night and singing. That's what she sounded like, you know? And girl, if you need the key taken down, just tell them to take the key down for you, okay? She did at the end of that song. Tell them to take the key down for you too, but if that's just what messing you up. The crazy part is that, like, this is something that's going to sit on the internet for however long, and people get to come back to this and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just the unfortunate part of this internet crap. Like, the vocals are struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're struggling. It's crazy. The background singers is like, at least we getting paid. Okay, at least we getting paid. So, the more I've been watching this, the more questions I have. Number one question is, does AMERIE actually know how she sounds? Because she's her attitude is very bright and bubbly, and I'm here, I'm doing it, and I don't know if she knows her vocals are struggling. Her vocals are saying, need some water. They're distressed, because I don't know if she knows that she's off key. The vocals are struggling. That whatever she's doing her voice vocally, it's actually not just about what she sounds, but it's also about what the sounds are telling me, basically, which means that she's not using the most healthiest techniques, and so her vocals, she could do vocal damage if she keeps something like this up. Anyway, well, you know what? I'm glad that she's having a good time. At least she's having a good time. We love to see it. All right, girl, come on, get it. Look how she's feeling good. She's feeling right. Ooh, hold on. Ooh. And look, by the timing in the window, this looks like the last song. I gotta save the best hit for last, honey. Okay, that says to people to this day. But my thing is that she won't stay in the original key, because the vocals have never recovered this whole time. The vocals have been struggling from beginning to the end of this tiny little concert she's giving, honey, okay? So, one thing, is not an easy song to sing if you want to do it in the original key. So, let's cross our fingers. Here we go. Okay. Lady G sound great. And it is in the original key, and she is struggling. It's struggle bus, unfortunately. I'm just trying to figure out. They look rehearsed. They feel rehearsed. Everybody else but AMERIE. How is that possible? Did she rehearse with the band and the background singers? Because I don't understand why she sounds like this the whole way through. She can't even recover the vocal. See, with proper technique and low usage of the voice, because she hasn't really been doing that much over the years when it comes to the music scene, you can recover your voice to get back on track. Okay? I do it all the time. I'll get off and be like, and I gain control right back over that voice. It gets back off like, that was wrong, boys. Technique. The right technique always saves a singer, honey. The right technique always saves a singer. There's no technique here. And see, the voice started crying for help. She had to go ahead and shout and talk. She said, I wanna. Okay, girl. Just ask them to at least lower the key for you, because maybe it won't be as bad. Because all her songs are up here, and she seems to be struggling being up there. I mean, I believe that she's a mezzo soprano. That's what it sounds like to me. Which she still should be able to do those notes. So I don't understand what's going on, but ask them to bring the key down, girl. Honey, you know the part that at the end, for those of you who know the hit One Thing out of the bridge or the third verse, where she goes, "It's what you need." That part, she didn't even attempt that part. She didn't. She went quiet. She's as she should, as she should. She said, "F it. I'm just gonna rock out to the crowd." Alicia's in great spirits and not beating up herself. That's a trooper there. Okay, at least she's not beating up herself, because most singers would have been beating up themselves. All right. Well, all right. Uh, wow, I can't believe it went down like that. And to be honest, AMERIE has never really been my favorite, but I didn't want to see her go down like that. But you know what? Here, hi, ma'am. A for effort, and A for basically staying in high spirits, despite the less than savory vocal performance for 18 minutes. I don't think I've heard singing that bad in a long time. A lot of people are using their backing tracks, but she had the whole full band. The singers were doing their thing, but the vocals just was not giving. The technique was not there. I don't know if she's a trained singer or not, but she needs to be trained by the right teacher. She needs to go. If she is trained, she needs to go back to training and retrain, because she could not get back on the notes for nothing. It was hard to watch. You see, singers, we're the hardest on ourselves. I know I'm definitely hard on myself. I'm like, that didn't exactly go right. You're a little sloppy all over the place. Record that again. But there's no saving this. There's no saving grace for this, honey. Especially when this is the comeback, reintroduction to the public, your reintroduction. Yeah. So, on a scale of 0 to 10, the wig snatching, You know, the band was great. And the backup singers, they was great. So, I want to give this a 4. Yeah, a 4. And the only reason he even got a 4 is because everybody else was great. But AMERIE, she just could not find the beat. She could not find the note. And she tried to dance it away and do all of this, knowing that she was completely off. I hope she can recover for this in time for her album, because I will be there to review the album. I will be there to give my critique as usual. And hopefully this album will make me a fan, finally, after all these years, of Miss AMERIE. But this Tiny Desk concert, I'm gonna have to let it go. I'm gonna have to remove this Tiny Desk concert from my mind. Once this is posted, I don't want to see this video again. I don't want to see that Tiny Desk again. I don't want to see it. I want to hear it. Because I almost felt like crying for her, the way the voice was sounding. The voice was like, help me, help me. That's the way the voice sounded. It sounded like it was struggling for every note. Especially the higher she got, basically. She had the band in the background singers were. Did you see their faces? They were over to look like. Anyway, this is Peyton 3.0, the artist, the musician, the entertainer, not the content creator, not the YouTuber, and not the influencer. Also known as Work Lena, the workhorse, the Audacity Queen, Technology Queen, and Queen Millennial. If you got your entire life today, then please hit that like button. And I really do mean engage. Share people that you don't know, like artists, commentary, reaction, and reviews. And of course, if you become a part of this community here, well, you have to do a few things. Number 1 is actually engage. Number 2 is subscribe, comment, notification bell, okay? Now you've been here to the very end. And I told you that I was an artist, musician, entertainer. Well, we're not gonna waste any more time. We're gonna prove that right now. Here we go. Let me take y'all back to a more difficult time in history for the LGBT. It was even harder cause I'm gay. Never to the price that would have to pay. One never did do camouflage. Being able to fake my stuff mirage. Now I'm doing here on my own. Ready to proclaim my golden throne. Boys come around and they say what's up. And I see the crowd, they're about to erupt. And now, the song.
I know you're out there looking for a stress reliever.
You're looking for a stress reliever out there.
Drugs, the alcohol,
Here we go.
But let me tell you what you need to do. Here we go. Blood pressure, you worked all day like the messenger. Work so hard that the bills are high. All you do is cry me a freaking try. Punch that clock every freaking day. Still on your money, you got to pay. Fuck that shit, man, you need relief. But you got is free for the fucking cheap. Some take care of the freaking kids. Munch your plate for your freaking lid. Stress too much, always in no rush. You need even brushing, you're feeling flush. What is it that you're gonna do? Gonna have some relief in you. Time to get out with the music plays every freaking day. All I gotta say is jump. Turn that music loud. I wanna see no hands in the crowd. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Lose your mind to the beat. Shake it up, keep moving your feet. You gotta get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up, get it turned up. Get the stress.
And that is all I will be giving you, okay? Anyway, if you want to hear that song in its entirety, then comment in the comment section. You ready? let me hear that song. And I most certainly will, absolutely for free. I know I can't wait to say my name in lights. No one's gonna stop me. Hey, you will see. I will go for Peyton. I always had dreams of me being a star. You may say my name. I got love, I got plenty part, I got game. You may say my name. See my star shining, I can reach. What's my name? You're still here? Thank you. What you sticking around for? It's over. The show's over. Well, I want to thank you anyway for being here. It's so hard for people today to stick around to the very end of a video for whatever reason. I stick around to almost every single video that I watch, but I guess I'm just an anomaly. Anyway, if you want to hang out with me some more, there's a video that's going to appear right here at any moment. Click on that video and I will see you over there. Bye now.